Hey everyone, this is Steve from OpenBOM, and I want to show you some very cool new import functionality imported into Catalog primarily. So let's get started. I've used the Create Catalog button in my CAD integration to create a catalog for that wireless router. Here it is. It's got some bits and pieces. So this is cool, and then my colleague comes along and says, "Hey, Steve, I've got those parts that that Loctite that we're going to use in this router. I've got the parts lined in a spreadsheet. Let me share it with you." So he shares it with me. It looks something like this. We use Google at my company. Here's a couple of items, a couple of Loctite items in a Google spreadsheet. I say, "Great, thanks, no problem." I go to my catalog and I import from a Google spreadsheet. And I find that blue and Loctite spreadsheet, bring it in. I know that this one happens to start on row 1. Then I import that. I get a new message that gives me some information about how import works now. It says we're going to append and merge, and we'll discuss that a little bit more later. But great. So here's my catalog, and terrific. I've got a couple of my company's part numbers for Loctite, descriptions, and some images. Very nice. All right, so now Jennifer in supply, she sends me a spreadsheet and says, "Hey Steve, I got the costing for those parts for the wireless router. And oh, by the way, I've got the right name for the PCB assembly as well as going to come along." So she sends me a spreadsheet that looks something like this. It's just all the part numbers, including some of the Loctite. Some description for some of them, and the cost. So here we're looking at our catalog, no cost. I want you to keep an eye over here. We're going to now import this spreadsheet that Jennifer emailed us the link to. It's going to be right here. This one also starts on row 1. Bring that in. Fantastic, and now we have a column for cost as well for all the pieces in here. So, and by the way, we also picked up the new description for assembly. So what we just did to recap was we created a catalog from our CAD system. We imported a spreadsheet that a colleague shared with us that had some item information. We then also imported a separate spreadsheet that a colleague shared with us that had cost information, and they are merging together. So as I continue to import from within a catalog using the import function, OpenBOM will merge if the data exists, and will add if it doesn't exist. So I hope you find that useful. We'll make some other videos that show some other use cases. We always love to hear from you at support@openbom.com.